Sadasat, I missed you yesterday. So, this twister took away our tent. Next year we'll put a bigger one. Wow. Who got hurt in that twister? Nobody? Nothing serious, that I know, thank God. You want serious next minute time? Wait, this guy can do anything. Actually, what is a twister? It's a high and low pressure. When it comes into a situation, it creates a twister. You know that? You know how these twisters are created? No? Anybody from Tennessee? Anybody from Bible Belt? Huh? Who? You know how the twisters are created? Huh? Who knows? Tell us. That we know. How though? When the air pressure changes in a high and low, then air immediately tries to leave a vacuum which we can't see. And I tell you that vacuum is so bad if aeroplane goes because it has no clouds. It can be shattered. Not only accident can happen, or sometimes that vacuum is so much it falls about a couple thousand feet, just anyway, that's one thing. Secondly, then all the cold wind comes, the heart goes down and it creates a whirlwind speed. Twisters are twisters. We find in America very small ones, but the biggest twister once took away the entire mountain out of his basement. The whole thing. And the fortunate part was the mountain has boulders, huge big boulders. So when this twister lost his energy and those boulders came on the earth, people were shocked. They didn't know from where 100 feet by 200 feet big rock of stone coming out of the sky, what is bringing it? They thought perhaps space has busted some star. It is from that. But it was the twister which released all what it had. It's a very powerful way the wind works. Same way, when you lose your cool and get to your heart, you create a twister. Plates start flying to the walls. Glasses break down. Have you noticed that? One guy once got into a twister. He broke up his best china all his collection plus his TV. Damaging himself worth $10,000, he found it was just a twister which he could have avoided. There are exterior twisters, there are interior twisters. The worst thing which you do as a human is virtual practice of isolation. Isolation and insecurity are not human, but they are very common. You do not trust God, and you do not trust He is a giver. You do not believe He is a creator. You think, though the Atma in you is just God, but you think not Atma. You think these hands, these muscles, this little soft grey matter, that creates everything. When you make a fool of somebody, what you feel? Wow. If you look at my situation, God within you cheated God and within another person. God is playing game, you are only becoming a fool. How you like that idea? We all now in the latest society believe there's one God and He created. That's what ikonkar means. The entire creation is by one creator. Now if you believe that way, then why you cheat somebody or lie to somebody and feel happy about it? Then you'll say, how God in me can cheat. I can tell you how it cheats. Right now I have no glasses and I can see what the color is. But if I put green glasses or red glasses, I'll see everything red. Whenever your ego is colored, only then you commit wrong, otherwise you can't. We don't wear white because of fools, we wear white to just make us understand, we have to stay clear. White is the color of 7 colors. If we remind ourselves that it is the ego which has the color, soul has no color, then we can solve the problem. And if somebody else has an ego and a color, and you meet it with the white light of your trust and faith, then the other color will neutralize. Our doing wrong is not that we want to do wrong. Our doing wrong is that we feel insecure and we don't want to keep on feeling insecure, and not feeling insecure, we always end up doing wrong. That's the story of our life. Once a man employed a servant, and whenever he comes from the house, he'll find some money here and there fallen on the road. He'll pick it up. He was very happy. Every day comes. On the road he finds money. He comes, he works very gracefully and nicely, goes back. He found his master very healthy, very loving. He started trusting him. And then his master raised his salary. He was in very love with him. But after he realized that money which used to be on the road is gone, it's not anymore. In the end of the year, calculated the amount of the money was exactly the same. His master called him, he said, I want to give you a raise. Again. He said, no master, last time you gave me a raise, but it was not a raise. He said, how come? He said, last time whenever I came to work for you, on the road I used to find some money. In 1 year I have calculated, all the money which I found, all the money you gave me came to the same. But when you gave me the raise, I didn't get that money. He said, yes, I know. I saved myself the trouble of going up and throwing the money in. He said, why you did it? He said, in the beginning you never trusted me. I knew you will steal. So I gave you ahead of time. When you go to an attorney, you will find him advising you clearly on law, but he will tell you personally how worst it can be. That is a professional tactic, because no attorney is a judge. No advisor is a final thing. You are the final thing. You have to see to your comfort, your position. It is just like those who are into sex, let me tell them the story of the Chinese king. All of a sudden, this 90-year-old king, emperor, called his doctor. He said, how much you think I can live? He said, worst to worst, 120 years. Best to best, 150 years. He said, okay. He called him again. He said, I have married 12 new wives. I want you to make a medicine for me. I should look like 18-year-old with all that sexual energy and personal energy. He said, King, I will not advise you to do that. He said, no, this is an order. I said, fine. He brought the medicine. Week later, king called this doctor, gave him gold, present, gave him 10 villages, told him, you are the best. And the doctor said, I'm surprised. He said, okay, don't be surprised, I give you double. So he ordered the double, he said, go and collect it. The doctor came out, I said, I'm still surprised, but I can't say it. He reached home, he gave the good news, and he lied down and closed his eyes. His wife said, Lord, you have been blessed after a very long time being a great doctor. Why are you so worried? He said, you will hear it tomorrow. Next morning, the emperor died. And the wife said, how this can happen? He said, when 80 years start living 80 years, 18 years, with all those wives, what do you expect? IBM once did something, cut out its staff. They call it economy readjustment. If you remember newspaper and you read those ugly, unwanted financial papers and newspapers, which you don't, which I do, nobody reads them. First people take that paper and throw it out. It's just like a weight. But that tells the economy of the country. So IBM was very happy he did it. You know, his entire computer system fell apart and they are still recovering. But they couldn't handle with grace the work they were doing and the leadership. So we always start cutting corners. We never measure how much a lead role of a person will put him under a pressure without assistance. And we are very blind. That's why we don't do sadhana. Going today to work without sadhana is cutting corners. You do not have then your unified strength to face the day. Let's say I didn't take cold shower today. My capillaries will not open. My glandular system will not be fed proper supply. My day start slow. To cover myself, I take a Turkish coffee. That's what Italians do. How I'll face the day? I have a headache. Instead of calming down myself, putting water on my eyes, calm down myself, meditate, be cool, I'll take Tylenol to extra strength. Pain will go away, but pain's root will not go away. So I'm constantly hurting my head. And when head tells me, wait a minute, if somebody tells you he's hurting and you just ignore it, what that person will do to you? Huh? Your head is telling you I'm hurting, and you put those 2 tablets, say, shut up, I'm not hearing you. So what head will do one day? Bust up on you. And that will happen like this. And you will be gone. Your process of life is not giving. Not giving yourself a chance, not giving to others. You do not believe in creating a vacuum. God doesn't know what it should fill. That's why you are all poor. I'm not saying you are poor, but that's why you are poor. If you create a vacuum, the heart wind will go up, cold wind will come. And it will bring a twister of wealth. Giving is the way of rich. What do you give? You give your services, you give your expertise, you give work, you give others to help, to get blessing, you give something for prayer, you give to the needy. Don't you give? But once in a while you don't want to give. You don't pay attention. You don't pay rent as pay rents. You sometimes just don't want to do anything. You know why we do all that? We want to just act as zombies. One person told me, I meditate 2 hours a day. I don't know what it's doing for me. I'm very tired. I said, that's a good idea. Just don't do it for 40 days. You see, normally at 120th day, we start walking and chanting. Because whatever child he is in the womb of the mother, that becomes the character of the child. The whole world cannot stop this child crying. I bet on that. Nobody. It's just energy, it is not. And there's no reason for the child to cry that strong. That's why when Arjuna was telling his wife how to conquer the biggest circulatory battle, Arjun's son listened in the womb. And he was not that old when he said, he knows and heard how to break through it, but he doesn't know how to come out of it. And his teacher said, why? He said, my mother slept. So by tendency, you are not very agreeable to things most of the time. You are more concerned with your scared tactics, with your insecurities, than your power to expand. So I'm trying to give you a very handy tool that you can be anywhere and you become rich. I'm not going to give you printed money, but I'm telling you a tool of prosperity. Will that be cool? All right, let's do it. And I'd like you to be your own judge. See how it works. There are a lot of things you can't do. You can't look unique. You can't look extraordinary. You don't want to be excellent because you are afraid of the responsibility. But if the psyche is corrected once in a while for a few minutes here, for a few minutes there, you will be surprised how much good you can do to yourself. To become rich and prosperous with the wealth and values is to have a strength to come through. It means transmission of your brain, and the power of your intuition can immediately tell you what to do. And you should be in a position to change gears. If you need to go in reverse, you can go in the reverse. If you go forward, you can go forward. And today is a very simple old system. This is called moon, right? Moon, huh? 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 I'm very clever. I hit the moon, I hit the Jupiter. See, I'm true. That's why I'm rich. You think what this is going to do? This is going to straighten this out. Put that tantric har with it. Watch, I'll give you full procedure. But you should not do it more than 3 minutes when you are working during the daytime. Then you will become too much rich. Then they'll ask where you got the money. No, I'm not kidding with you. Hey, you guys, you think I'm joking? In Toronto, I was without shoes, without clothes, without food. I was a pauper. When I landed, I was a prince. So in Los Angeles, come on, let us do what works. Hit hard. Look at the tip of your nose. Okay, stop. You are not going to mint all the money right now, but this is what I tell you. Any time when you are puzzled and you are in a bad shape, 3 minutes, But if you do it for 11 minutes a day is more than enough. Doing too much will be greed. No, it stimulates the mind, the moon center and the Jupiter. When Jupiter and moon becomes together, there's no way in the world you will not make wealth. I'm not talking of money. Money is a common word. Money is a media. Wealth. It will come to you. Now, yeah, why should I answer you? $50. Her is a money-making machine. No, what I'm trying to tell you, what God tells you, that is all in you. It's not outside, just stimulate certain parts. I'm not going to do anything. I don't have anything to tell you all that, but what I'm telling you is going to work. Now, there are times you are depressed. There are times you are impressed. When you are impressed, you always do wrong things. Are you listening? You didn't say yes? Yes. And when you are depressed, you always do wrong things? That's a fact. When you are impressed, you don't use your anything. When you are, okay, let's not ever be depressed, come on. No, this is a cheating thing. You will not do it correct, you will not get the answer. I will only tell you, I'm not going to do it for you. These fingers have to be totally, look at my fingers, how hard they are. They are open. Now I'm in a position. Watch. I'm an old man, right? And now, tape on. This is right. Left first, then right first. Finger must not get loose. All right, that's it. No. I have to teach all these things, so I have to go fast. I mean, when you go home, you make money or not. If you make money, send me some. If you don't, yell at me. Right? Now, put this. Now, this is the English mantra. Watch. Words are the same. You know this 8-digit thumb? Press as hard as you are going to squeeze out of it blood. Press hard. Press. No, just that circle. God. Nah, God, nahi. God. From the navel, not here. God. Come on, machos, you are getting out of shape. From the navel. Okay, that's it. God has 3 letters, akshar they call them. 3 words. G, who generates, O, which organizes, D, which delivers and destroys. These are 3 sounds. God. When God is chanted from here, then God is God. When you chanted God, it makes no difference. He even doesn't hear it. And it can be only done, chanted only when you take the id and squeeze it really hard. You know what I'm doing? And then the circle has to be just... The entire spine shakes. Sometimes you'll find you are lifting yourself from the ground. Don't worry, you will just fall and butts will hurt. No, that's one of the things. It's not a small exercise. We never give it to people because it's not worthwhile. Now, go, stretch it tight. Tight, as tight you can do. And the circle should be tight. Okay, go. All right. If suppose nothing works, you don't remember things, you want to get out of the trouble, it is just tomorrow, you can't reach Yogi ji, you can't reach anybody. Har Hare Hari, Vaheguru, Har Hare Hari. These are only 6 sounds in the word. Don't chant it a mantra came from India or from Japan or came from Balochistan or came from Turkey. It's none of your business. The mantra is a sound current of tongue and the upper palate. Har Hare Hari Vaheguru, Har Hare Hari Vaheguru, Har. Like Tibetan. Har Hare Hari Vaheguru, Har Hare Hari Vaheguru, Har Hare Hari Vaheguru, Har Hare Hari Vaheguru, Har Hare Hari Vaheguru. Keep going. Deeper from this base. Cut down your karmas forever. Deeper sound from the navel. Try it with honesty. Don't slack. Whisper, strongly whisper. Use the prana, burn the disease. Change the metabolism. whistle. Stop it. Put your hands like this. Left under, right over, straight. Close your eyes. Breathe long and deep. Don't let the hands fall. They should be parallel to the ground. That's the law. Spine straight, sit correct, do nothing. Just breathe one breath a minute. 20 seconds to inhale, 20 seconds to hold, 20 seconds to exhale. Try it. See what it does for you. Breathe consciously, one breath a minute. If you do this posture and breathe one breath a minute for 62 minutes, you can have all the occult powers at the command of your own self. That's the power of the prana. Steady, 2 more minutes you have to go, don't fall apart. Now, start doing Har, Hare, Hari. Same first posture. Relax. There's no big deal, it's a complete set. It is called Subagh Kriya. If there is a misfortune written by the will of God, by doing so, you make it into good fortune. I'm not saying man may, I'm saying if God has written with his own hands that you shall live under misfortune, this is called Subagh Kriya. Doing so, you can turn into a prosperity, fortune and good luck. Meow. Understand? No, you don't. You cannot go wrong. You are not born to go wrong. You are just scared. You have man-made fear. All of you have man-made fear. I was there, they were saying, oh, it's going to rain. It's predicted. I said, where? It is predicted. It's going to rain. Rain what? We lost our tent. Well, this is one thing I always do, and I do it very gracefully, and I hope you will participate gracefully. There are certain people who are not very fortunate, and I take care of them in a noble way. So I'm going to do that. I'm not asking you to participate if you don't have the heart for it. If you have the heart of it, then you participate as you want it, with your conscience. The first line of this, please stand up. First row. Just first row. Now face all these people and go and collect money from them. Go, 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 go. It is without condition and without asking, just for a noble cause to help those, so that God can help you. Period. Don't mind what you will give, you get many folds. Don't be stingy and have a bad karma. It's better not to give. Don't make faces. Idiot. It's a chance. Sure, you will count it. I'm not going to put it in my pocket. I'm going to count it. Thank you. Those who have missed these people, if they have courage, they can come up and give it here. Come on. If you have already cheated, checked are made out to noble cause. What the hell do you mean? I'm not going to make it a big. Here, 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 those who have cheated and have not given to my people, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I want to see you rich, you guys. Here, here. Put it here. That's all you collected? They went ahead of you? There are people who need more than you. It's a chance. There are moments when you need more than you have. That's a chance. Balance it out. Don't misunderstand me. I'm giving you a pure chance. If you are cheated, don't. There are really innocent, needy people. One cookie I'll eat. That I can cheat, right? Very good. Dime is accepted. Kiran, hey, what has gone wrong? The heart has failed? Thank you very much, Dr. Suram. I know you need money. Thank you very much. God shall come through. Trust Him. We're going to eat it. Right now. I'm going to become rich. Trust me and give the money today. Don't cheat. It's a noble cause. I tell you in your ear, I want to eat.
I'll do the tents as soon as I got this.
It's not my concern. You people have to count it penny to penny. Hurry up, I'm going to close down. I'm not going to waste my time on that.
We got all the denominations going. But yes, we need
All noble people, before they start giving you a rain and creating you in a muddy situation, gracias. Mucho gracias. Thank yous. Checks to the noble cause, there is an account. Everybody is going to cheat on this money of yours. Give it voluntarily. Have faith. Anybody left? Anybody stingy miser who never thought why to give for a noble cause? It's a noble cause, not my cause. What are you, doctor? Bloody fool. Come here, you're my son. How much is this? Good. My best friend, huh? My secretary. Wow. Good. You have 2 more minutes. After I bring me $1 million, I'm not going to get it. Yeah. What do you say? I won't tell a thing. First I'm collecting money. One time, one thing, one time. One more minute. Come on, hurry up. Bring it over. This is all. No, give it to me in hand. Thank you. Hurry up. Gracias. You have done money? Normally when I never had the money, I used to get it from the neighbor. Get it. That's why you have so many neighbors. Good. You don't understand what this money is for. That's why I'm not explaining. That's what I'm saying. See, he's a professional. Come on, time is closing. Come back. Oh, thank you. Wow. Whoa, what is this? It's all right. You are a parliamentarian, right? Thank you. Bless you. Come on, quick. See what it shows. See what it shows. Do you learn? Money is a media, it doesn't mean anything. Those who give with a noble heart, God is bound to give them. It is opening an account. It's called credit account with Almighty God. Oh, hold on. No. Somebody can collect that. I'm sorry, folks. That's over now. Exact time is up. That's it. Thank you. This money is going to be counted and shall be used for those who have no money and wants to be educated. But you know, thank you very much, but this will be counted separate. You will get 10 times. It is not money matters. I have seen poverty and I have seen richness beyond any control. It is a matter to give you a chance to invest in something which is purely a psyche. It has nothing to do with individual or individuals. And the selection shall be those who are the most deserving. And the selection shall be with your energy and with your prayers. Who knows that $1 given or $1,000 given today will bring what? One day for the Guru's room, I told Guru Bhajan Kaur to write a check for like this. I said $100. She wrote for $1,000. And later on she told me this is what she did. I said, well, you did it with the innocent nature, it's all right. Let us see what happened in Manana. Guru Bhajan say, how much was the next order you got? $100,000 order they got next day, unexpectedly. Now they want to give money, I'm not accepting it because you can't keep on trading like that. Once in a while, there are some people of mine who say, I say, pay. Sometimes they are shocked. Sometimes they look at what? Sometimes they say, we don't have it. And then look deep, they do have it. Once I asked somebody, I said, pay this bill. He went into his pocket, he said, I don't have it. I said, look deeper. And then he had it. Then he wanted to keep rest. I said, no, give that to me too. It is just opening the heart of a person in trust and faith. It's not charity, it's not giving, it is just opening account of self with self as innocence, with faith and with trust. It has nothing to do with anybody. It shall go into account, and then there are people, there are children who wants to study or who wants to be helped and who wants clothes and who wants etc., etc. Mostly I don't match up, but I always get money. So I thought, why not make everybody participate? I do the same. When time comes, I don't care what is what. Didn't Suram, I told you that they pay the bill? Yeah? I do it many times. This is my bad habit. And this we do it because without denominational character, it's not tax deductible. It's nothing. It is just you within you. It's a good way to collect money, right? Yeah, you want to pay more? Come on, bring it. I am not in that mood yet. I know I have to answer. I know you have tons of questions. I am just dealing with the Hammonds and avoiding a situation. I just want you to go home in a good shape. Now this is for questions, okay? That's all right. Well, that's something is better than nothing, it's fine. When I started teaching classes, in Kundalini Yoga, you cannot teach a class without payment. You have to charge. Itarashtam tatarkashtam, that's the principle. And some people never had the money. They used to live in desert or in mountains, or they never had money, period. So I'll come about an hour earlier, have $100 turned into a cash, and lay it on the parking lot. So if somebody will come and say, I don't have money, I say, go out and collect it. Some people collected, never came back to the class. That was fun. That's a fine. And one day there was one student of mine, he came regularly to class, collected money and never came in the class. So I asked him, I said, today you can come in, bless you. Now come back. Come, come. Run fast. This is all yours. Enjoy it. Thank you. This is yours, put in your own account. If Papa takes it, I know I'm going to take double from him, don't worry about it. So basically, it's the world, the universe is a psyche. It is not that you are poor, you want to be poor. What is this, check? Now I can't tell a lady anything. At my risk, put it in the account. Sometime, I tell you, now listen to it very carefully and you will not be bothered. We are not born poor. When we were born, we had a nurse, we had a food, and we call it mother. We call it? When we grow up, we have a mother, it's called Mother Nature. We have a father, Heavenly Fathers. But we become stingy, we don't want to give. It is our stinginess which makes us poor. You know, when I was born, I have seen wealth. I can't even tell you, it was by the sacks. You know, by the sack, that many diamond sacks. You know, never cared. But I was 17 and a half when I was standing on a absolute one underwear, and I had no food, no clothes on my body, and I have 6 servants and 5 members of the house, my liability. Sick, tired. We were asked to leave our estate, and all the way from Pakistan we had to come to India. We were homeless, we were refugees. And I remember I used to stand and they will bring how many members, that many members. And still my personal servants were with me, mind you. So I had to feed them too. So I'll get these garbanzo flowers or garbanzos, and then I'll wait for the railway engine to come, take hot water to soften that, and we used to chew it and eat it. I have seen being a prince to be a pauper. I never cared. And then when I landed in Montreal, they told me all my luggage is gone, my things are gone. They gave me 25 Canadian dollars so I can buy underwear and brush at night. They'll talk to me later. Now they are talking to me today. They never talked. I never had a shoes, so I used to wear newspaper around my feet, tied with a knot, walk in the snow street of Toronto. One day I picked up a very thick newspaper, it was Globe and Mail, I was on the first page. And there was article inside. In couple weeks, every YMCA wanted me and I never had the time. In a month's time, we established a house of yoga at Church Street, Toronto, if you all remember it. And all bums tells me, help us. So they used to ask me a quart of wine, if I have it. So I give them in the wine quarts Yogi tea. But I put so much honey in it, they loved it. this is special color. See? I bruised it last night, don't worry about it. Why to say no? No, don't say no when you have to say no. That is Nanak. This Kriya, you can get it on the tape or you can get it by the circumstances. I didn't keep the time intentionally because my intention was not to keep the time. But any Kriya, it is called Subagh Kriya. It's the most sacred and absolutely most powerful Kriya of the Kundalini Yoga. And it is in parts, so each part, if you can do each part either 3 minutes or 11 minutes, not more. If you do 3 minutes, do 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes. If you do 11 minutes, do 11 minutes, 11 minutes. That's all the timing. And do not exceed. I repeat, do not exceed, because it sometimes affects, its con is, it affects you so much, it can give you so much space that you may not like it. So, I'll advise, move very cautiously, very slowly, affectionately, practice it. It is called Subagh Kriya, S-O-B-H-A-G, K-R-Y-A, Kriya. Subagh means good luck, Subagh means grace, whatever you call it. If you have a terrible bad luck, so written by the hand of God, this is what the Rishi said. This is the only Kriya given by Rishi Subagh in the Mahan Tantric Yoga. So, I wanted to give you a very blessing and gift. I wanted you to go back home with grace. I did something wrong which I like you not to do. I overworked. I broke every rule. So that has cost me a lot of toll on my body. That's why majority of you want me to come and I avoid it. I sometimes don't come. And moreover, I am very busy to take care of the estate so that you all may have it. It is all yours. I never brought with me anything. I am not going to take anything with me. Period. I have paid my taxes, I have earned my money, and I have lived honorably all my life. That's what I believe. And that's what Guru said, Kaal khaye kuch hathon de, Nanak sach pachane se. He should work hard with the sweat of his brow. Yeah. I know. And then give, and that is a person who recognizes life. So that's a basic principle. Early in the morning you must rise. Early to rise, early to bed. What do they say? I know. Early to rise, early to bed. Early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, wise, but now they have changed it. Early to bed, early to rise, work hard and organize.
11,000. 10,955. Basically 11,000.
You have counted?
Yes, sir.
What the figure is?
$10,955.
$10,955. It shall help people, those who are most needy, and those who have given from the heart. May Almighty God in His own grace, may help them. That November? Oh yeah. 14 to 26 we are going to go to India. What is that called? I can't pronounce it. What is the English of it?
Pilgrimage.
You know that word? That's what we are going to do. November. What is 14 to what? 14 to 26 during the Thanksgiving. That's all right. So God has acknowledged the tapa you have done. The saying is jap tap sanjam, 7 hours a day, 3 hours in a row, and plus you did this. Now I think you should be showered with blessings. And if it wipes out your tent as it has done one. I look at that poor tent, I can't believe it. It's gone. It was such a macho tent standing right there. Covering my view, I didn't like it, but okay. This is all gone. Poor thing. Oh, you should feel for a tent also. Now, may all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Inhale deep. Now, in Thy name, O Lord, we came. In Thy name, with Thy given breath of life and spirit, You brought us here. In Thy grace, we went through experience. In Thy mercy, we involve ourselves and elevated. Keep this hand of kindness, compassion with us all the way, here and hereafter. Give us the wisdom, give us the compassion, give us the love, give us the peace. That's our prayer from our heart. Give us the power to help, to serve, to be humble to those who need us at any time, at any space. May Thy grace guide us all to ecstasy and bliss. Satnam. Thank you very much. God bless you. And we hope to meet sometime on somewhere our roads will cross. Take this blessed one. How are you, my daughter? Keep up. Thank you. Smile.